Hey guys, this is nice. I just realized this like right now. I don't have to walk in the neighborhoods anymore because I'm just home alone every every day until like 4 p.m. I'm home alone, which is awesome. That's like basically the whole day. But yeah, man, good day. Wednesday, by the way, the 20th. Yeah, Wednesday afternoon. It's around 12:30. We had a really good day today. And yeah, so we had a perfect routine. That said, we actually got started. I actually tracked everything. So literally got to work by 8:02 a.m. Fucking crazy, which is awesome. That's a good metric that bro, that's actually insane if you think about it, that I could wake up at 7, I could go do a very quick workout, I could clean myself fully, I could meditate, and then I can go through my self-tea packet. I can do those 4 things in 1 hour. That's insane. That's mega productive. So, yeah. And yeah, so we had a perfect routine. From there, I just started cold calling. I did the tracking and everything. I sent the assignments to my team members, or the interviewees, sorry. If they complete them, I'm gonna hire them because they're pretty good. They got some good intentions. The two ones that I called, like, they got some good intentions. And it's gonna be great. It was actually crazy. When I was cold calling today, I had 2 people on the document at once, which is insane. But anyways, yeah, I did that stuff, and then I cold called. I only did 100 cold calls. And then I talked to my paid ad leads. So we had 2 of them. One of them was just a lead. Another one actually booked the call. But somehow he was actually able to book the call without filling out the form. So I gotta check out what's up with that. How they're able to book the call without the form, because I need them to be qualified, because this guy dead ass had no money. Like, he was in debt. So he was like chasing debt, and he wanted work to pay for after he closed the job. So it's like, bro, like, no, like, I don't work with those people. So anyways, yeah, I did that. I did only 100 cold calls, just because honestly it's fucking low leverage at this point. I'm gonna fix the system, but honestly at this point I've done so many cold calls. If I just find a system that works, and I could do enough cold calling to like just make sure that I'm still like up to date with the market in terms of cold calling, I could provide my team members with the best things, and then they're gonna do the cold calls at this point. So yeah, or at the very least, I won't drop it completely. I'll just do it for like maximum an hour a day, like, it's just not leverageable, bro. Especially when your phone number's in spam. Things might change when my phone number gets out of spam and I can get it fully verified, but we'll see. Anyways, we did all our cold calls. We had a ton of no-shows and reschedules, and it was quite annoying. But honestly, it's not even their fault. It's my fault for not setting them right, and my fault for not even like I'm just not tying down, because I'm scared to, like, I'm scared of human conflict, essentially. And I'm just scared that if I tie down, they're gonna be like, oh my god, bro, like, fucking shut up, like, all that shit. So that is why I'm in my current situation with reschedules. At the very least, though, like, they're communicating, I'm at the point where less people are just ghosting, so I can actually track some data and like really get some feedback, because if they ghost, then you have 0 data. If they give communication, then yeah. But anyways, that's how that's working. And other than that, really not much. I just did 100 cold calls. I had like a lot of like follow-ups and like scheduling people and then canceling calls and all that good stuff. And then actually no, the last like 30 minutes of the morning, so like 11:30 basically, I was starting to insert my offer into my stimuli, and it's funny because I could get all this stuff really fast done with the AI, but since the AI is freezing because everyone's on it at the exact same time, since that's happening, I had to just like actually do it myself. So, but I just know that, dude, AI, like, a really fucking good tool, a really good way you can use AI is by figuring out like the first principles yourself, and then giving the AI that, and then asking the AI to create XYZ thing. Because it's really, really good at synthesizing information, which I believe is just like, I don't know, it's like organizing, or not organizing, it's just like applying information, you know? AI is really good at applying information. Sometimes it gives you shit information, but like, dude, if you give it the right tools, it will fucking, it's a beast at that shit, you know? And that's what Owen's a good example, because when Owen goes to AI, he will give the AI fucking everything. I think my biggest mistake with AI is like just not giving it enough stuff. Owen will give it all the details, all the problems, everything. And I'll be honest, it does take a long time because you have to give it everything for it to like give you advice, but it's worth it because it does its job really well, and you can actually apply it. Like, Owen planned out essentially like a month of work by just putting some effort. But yeah, so the last 30 minutes of the morning, I just for the first thing I changed was my cold calling script. Not the entire script, just the pitch. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna change the pitch, and yeah, pretty much. And there is a chance. So what I gotta do, I mean, honestly, if I'm being honest with you, like, if I'm being completely honest, to make the cold calling more leverageable, we just got to get more pitches, because the pitches are doing well, you know, but they could do better. They could do a lot better with the new offer and stuff, and they can answer a lot of questions. So I'm scatterbrained right now. There is a lot of things we could do to improve the cold calling metric. Now, the bottleneck is pitch rate, but also there's a lot of people that are getting pitched and are not booking due to just like, I think, just lack of confidence and lack of information. So there's two ways. We can improve pitch rate, which is, I think either way we're going to improve the pitch rate. That just has to be fixed. But we can also choose to improve the pitch slash the pitch, or after the pitch, the process following that. So, I mean, honestly, if the pitch is converting, and if the pitch is like just not, because for people not to book, they either are just not interested after the pitch, or after the pitch they ask a question and then we turn them off with a reply. So like, that depends as well. So if the pitch is not getting too many not interested, then we don't have to change it. The only thing we'd have to change from there is the Q&A, and just implement our factors of value into that, or like whatever parts of my offer I need to implement in there. Probably more guarantee focused. Anyways, I could improve the Q&A, or I could, that'd be basically it. Because from my experience, from like what I could estimate in my head and like guess, is kind of an educated guess, but like, the pitch is not really the problem. The problem is getting the pitch, and it's also the Q&A. Because I find myself answering a lot of questions, not having a good answer to them, and then like kind of botching the call. So even though the pitch is probably more attractive to change, I don't think the pitch needs. So I don't know why I changed the pitch then. I just recognized my mistake live. I don't know. Well, the whole point is I'm gonna have to look at some data here, and like really look at the spreadsheets, because the metrics are good, but they don't explain everything, you know? Like, there's multiple reasons why a pitch rate might be bad. There's multiple reasons why a resonation rate might be bad. And there's multiple reasons why a resonation won't convert to a meeting. So you can't just dictate exactly what to fix by just looking at the metric. You have to look at the metric and then look at the doctor that I made and then decide which lever to pull. So I think I have an idea of that, but what I'm trying to say is that I gotta set some time aside. Set some time aside and like figure that out. and fix it. So yeah, that's what I did for the last 30 minutes. I changed the pitch, which, I mean, the pitch could be improved, you know, but I don't think it's a problem. I think I just got to test. I think I'm going to test a new opener, and also get the phone number out of spam. It just depends on what you test first, you know, but it's just scientific method. So at the end of the day, it's just scientific method. Now, later today, more things to implement, more things to implement the new offer to are hands down the VSL. Now, the VSL is not bad. It's just, again, like, you want to make as much incentive as possible to talk, and knowledge could be that reason, but to push everyone over the edge to get on the call with you in the first place, you need to do like way more. And obviously my show rate is dog shit, so that's definitely, like, it just shows that there's definitely just not enough incentive and reason for people to show up on the call, because they're definitely not forgetting. They're just seeing the reminders. They're letting shit quote unquote get in the way of the call, and they're either no showing, or they're rescheduling, or they're canceling. It's like, that's what's happening. And then the booking to show up rate is like 20. It's actually probably below 20. It's actually at like 15, which is fucking insane. But yeah, it just shows you we gotta fix it. And paid ads will help, but still, like, with cold calling and cold outbound, you should not have a show up rate of 15%, bro. Like, it should be at least 25. I'm sorry. Even for a niche like this, like 30 is a bit high, and like 35 and 40, that's a bit high. But I mean 25, man. Like, come on, just get at least 25, you know? So yeah, so I mean, look, later today we're gonna implement our offer in as much stimuli as possible, which is a lot. That includes cold calling scripts, SMS scripts, VSL, and I already fixed my sales pitch, so I don't have to fix that. I don't know, I think that's about it. And maybe like change the appointment confirmation video, because that video is so dog shit. And the problem is that that video is like the face of the reminders. So I probably shouldn't have done that, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that need to be fixed. So that's going to happen. And then let me actually go in my room and check what else needs to be done today. Dude, it is so hot outside, bro. It's so hot. Let me check. Quick tangent. Recently I've been getting a lot better at like controlling my thoughts. Not just doing that, but like I found a good thing that I've discovered, and that is just like that this room doesn't have to be the devil. It could actually be a fun place to work. And so I'm changing my perspective around that. But yeah, end of tangent. So put offer and stimuli, that's already done. Oh yeah, I want to call my clients and like make sure they actually start paying. Not Lino, because the guy, he needs to get a job, man. But at least Thomas and Kevin, 100%. Hopefully Thomas is fine and he's not freaking out. And then I already did number 3. Last night I already made a notification for the lead ads. Now, something with the ads I might have to fix right now is like, why are people able to schedule a call without filling out the form? That's definitely a problem, because I just got a lead and he was fucking dog shit. Like, he had zero money to invest. So I mean, yeah, we are doing a bait and switch, so you're gonna get that lead quality, but yeah, there still needs to be something. So that's it. We have a lot of work to do. And then honestly, bro, like, we're just gonna have to plan. We're gonna have to figure out. We're gonna have to make. At this point, I think it's safe to say the 2-week sprint kind of ended, and that's really good. That's really good. And so it has been like exactly 14 days since the 6th, so it has been 2 weeks. The good part though is that I completed like more than the 2-week sprint in 2 weeks, so that's good. The thing that took a long time was offer and some other stuff, but you get the point. Let me think. Yeah, we just gotta plan. We gotta figure out exactly what to do. We have to create the work for ourselves for like the next 2-3 weeks, maybe. I don't know how much time it'll take. Probably it's gonna take longer this time, because like, for example, generating 30 appointments, that might take a little bit of time, and then just like scientific testing takes a long time, but it's simple to write down. It just takes a long time to do. But that's about it. I'll see you guys later. This has been a very good, this has been a very, very, very good day so far. And now we just got to push through. We just got to make sure that from now to like 7, 8 p.m., like we're just locked the fuck in. We do have to book in this guy who told me on text that he couldn't make it at once. It's annoying, bro. So, yeah, that's it. Bye-bye.